guys, I'm Samaya and welcome to my channel. So today I thought it'd be cool if I started off this little series called Let's Talk. And basically it's like we talk about whatever show or whatever movie while I'm doing something. Does that make sense? I just want an excuse to rant, you know what I mean? So before we start, I just want to say, if you're my boyfriend, you better stop watching now. Because I know for a fact you're not even halfway through season 2. So that goes for actually anybody who hasn't fully watched Stranger Things. I thought it'd be fun if I talk about the show while I'm doing my makeup. So that's what we're going to do today. The first things I would like to talk about is the kids. Particularly the boys. And then we'll get on to the girls. I also have a few facts that I actually Googled. I knew some of them, but I thought it'd be cool to like put it in here. So Max, oh my god, I'm going directly into the girls. You know what? Let's talk about Max. Max came along in season 2 and I love her so much. Sorry if I look crazy. I honestly, when the show, they mentions like, oh, we're bringing in new cast for season 2, I was upset. But soon I came to find out that they do that shit every season. So, and it always works out, which is great. Oh my god, this looks so yellow. This is ridiculously yellow. Or maybe it's just the lighting. When I first saw Max's character, I was actually excited because they had like a little tomboy girl, and I was like, this is so much different than like Nancy from what we've seen, how she's all girly and everything. 11 hasn't really developed a style yet, or at least she didn't at the time. So it was actually fun seeing her develop her own sense of style and self in season 3. How Max really helped her with that. I thought that was cool. I don't know if you could tell, but season 3 is my favorite season. Ta-da. But yes, what else? Oh, the boys. I honestly think that Lucas is so underrated, and he has done so much for like his friends, the entire cast, to be honest. And he needs more recognition. I'm just gonna say that right now. Okay, I don't know what look I'm going for, but I kind of want green or like teal. I'm not sure. We're just gonna see what happens because I actually don't know where I'm going with this. Okay. Will Byers. Let's talk about Will Byers for a second. I'm kind of rambling. I'm not staying on one subject. I don't care. As long any excuse to talk about my favorite show. You know what I mean? So Will Byers, as we know, he goes missing in November 6, 1983. And he, over time, I feel like his character became, I was gonna say, like, people just worried about him less. Like, they didn't really give a fuck about him. They can't see that, like, the trauma he's been through. Plus, can we get more into his powers? I know for a fact he has powers because why is he always fucking touching his neck when it tickles? When fucking Vecna is around or fucking Demogorgon or anything. Like, bro, you got some powers you're not telling us about. I feel like he's definitely connected to the Upside Down just because a Demogorgon literally laid his fucking eggs inside of him. So like, bro, you're connected. You have some part in that. But yeah, I would like to see how his character progresses in the 5th season. Although I do believe that he's probably gonna get killed off. That's just a prediction of mine, a theory. But it started with him, so I feel like it's gonna end with him. Same as 11, like, I feel like she's dying. But for good cause, if that makes sense. Like, she'll do anything for her fucking family and her friends in like the best way possible. Oh, I probably look crazy right now. I'm just gonna get this brush and blend it. Dustin, let's talk about him. So I love Dustin, honestly. If I ever had a little brother, I would have hoped him to come out like Dustin, because he's fucking hilarious. I wish that I don't know if you, in season 4, Steve and him, like, Steve clearly doesn't want to be like the babysitter anymore. He doesn't want to be hanging out with the kids. And so it kind of took like a little bit of a strand on their friendship, but in the end, Steve fucking loves them. Like, you can't tell me anything different. But I feel like their friendship should have some, damn it, where am I going with this? I don't know where this is from. Their friendship should have some boundaries, because although Dustin and Steve love each other, I feel like they shouldn't have to spend every moment together. As well as, like, that's something I would like to see in the 5th season. Like, they kind of do their own thing, but they meet up in the end, just like it happens every season. I feel like it'd be nice seeing Steve with the older kids, with the teens. Like, try something different, you know what I mean? What else? Let's go into Nancy. Oh, I haven't even spoken about Mike. Mike, let me tell you something. You're fucking all about 11, and that's kind of ruining your character development, in my opinion, because I know they can do so much more with his character, but now it's just like less important, because he's just like, what about you, Mike? I want to know more. Same with Jonathan. Like, Jonathan's character kind of fell off towards the end of season 3, in my opinion. But, and plus season 4, like, what the fuck? Why would they do that to Jonathan? I know that he's better. Like, he could do better. Let's go into the teens some more, actually. Nancy is a fucking badass, and you can't tell me any different. Like, bro, I love her with all my heart. There's like a bunch of Nancy haters out there, and I'm like, what's up with that, bro? I don't get it. I love how in the 2nd season, when it's showing the reveal of Al walking through the door, like, what's his name? Not even that. Well, it was around that time, but it was when the Demogorgon was outside. You know what I mean? You know what scene I'm talking about if you watched the show. I love that Hopper just like gave her the gun, no hesitation, because she was the only other person who knew how to use it. Like, yeah. And then now every season she always has a gun in her hand, which I think suits her very well, in my opinion. Simply because I couldn't imagine her without it, and I feel like she's a great fighter, but she always looks good with a gun in her hand. Can I even say gun on YouTube? Like, I haven't read the new rules and regulations, if I'm gonna be honest. What else? Oh my god. So while I was like Googling some facts and stuff, I came to find out that the Demogorgon from the 1st season was animated, and it's an animatronic. There you go. I just had to think of Five Nights at Freddy, and I already knew what it was. It's an animatronic, which I didn't know. I thought it was all CGI, but I guess I'm wrong. I mean, clearly I'm wrong. Yeah. That means there's just a fucking Demogorgon animatronic, like, somewhere. If anyone knows where that is, definitely tell me. I will buy it to scare my entire fucking family. I forgot to show this, but it's like a glitter eyeliner thing. I use it for highlight for here, and sometimes I'll put it in my corners, but I already put some. Actually, I might do more, because you can't go wrong with glitter. It never does me wrong. Okay, let's talk about the person who is the reason why Will Byers and Jonathan are actually alive. My favorite girl in the whole world, Winona Ryder, Joyce. So, did you actually know, like, I had no idea, but apparently the Duffer Brothers had to convince her to play Joyce in like a 4.5 hour meeting, but they didn't actually really talk much about the character or what the story of the show was. The next day, Winona called and was like, hey, I'm on board, let me play Joyce. I don't think she actually said those exact words, but you know, the next day she was working on the project, which is awesome. What's another person? David Hopper, he got the fucking dog fired. I can't get over that. Like, he got the dog from Stranger Things fired, Chester, because of season 1, and shortly after he was no longer existing in the Stranger Things universe. Yeah. I thought it was funny because actually watching season 2, I remember thinking, where's their dog? And then an interview came out where David Harbour's like, oh yeah, I might have fired him. Had to get him fired. He wasn't good at his job. He wasn't good at like taking direction. He probably didn't say those exact words, but I'm figuring that's the reason why they fired him. So now the dog is unemployed. I love laughing at my own jokes. Oh my god, can we please talk about Bob? I feel like he laughs at his own jokes. I'm so mom. When I found out that he was gonna be in season 2, I was so excited because I'm a really big Sean Astin fan and I love the Goonies with all my heart. Like, also 50 First Dates. Have you seen 50 First Dates? One of my comfort movies. Like, literally I could watch it over and over and never get tired. But Bob Newby's superhero was really he was a great character, good guy. Definitely did not deserve to go the way he did. But you know, his death would have been less gory if Sean Astin didn't even mention wanting a more violent way for his character to go. Which, honestly, I couldn't imagine his death any other way. If it was less gory, then would it be more meaningful? Like, he saved all of them. He found out where the tunnels were. He was a great guy. So seeing him go that way just made it extra sad, and I couldn't imagine it like any other way. I hope that made sense. Oh my god, can we talk about Brenner? I found out that he actually, like early on in the season, they didn't know whether or not, like, what to really do with this character since he's not on the show very much. Like, so the actor who plays him, so the actor who plays him, he actually kind of helped bring him more to life, you know? I'm putting more mascara because this one, it's really just, this one makes him pop, and the other one is more like I don't know, like a little coat, just to I don't understand myself. I do things weird. Dude, I completely forgot to put eyeliner. It's like the most tedious part of this. Oh my god, I completely forgot about Erica. How the hell can I forget about Erica? Let me tell you about her. Originally, the actress wasn't even supposed to be on the show, at least not as long as she was on it. Or she still is on it. She's gonna be in season 5. Can't wait to see her. But they loved her so much after that Ghostbusters episode, you know what I mean? Where she's like, you're such a nerd. And I don't know what else she said, but it's iconic. I love her. So yeah, she wasn't even really supposed to be there. She was just like a local in Georgia, Atlanta. Dude, if I ever go to Atlanta, I'm going to see where the Stranger Things like was filmed. I'm going to see the fucking school, Joyce's house, literally anywhere that I can go, I'm going. You know, respectfully, of course, I'm not gonna be trespassing in places that shouldn't be, but yeah. Let's go to the real hero here, Eddie My boy Eddie. It was actually funny because when I found out that they were gonna have a character who was like punk rock, very metal, I was like, on Stranger Things? Come to find out, he's literally just a nerd who plays D&D and sells weed. Like, and I love him with all my heart. And honestly, such the missed opportunity with him and Chrissy. I'm never gonna get over that because I could see them together in my head. Like, they would have done so well together. I'm honestly like so upset they didn't see the chemistry between them sooner. Like, cause then maybe Chrissy would have stayed alive like a tad bit longer. That would have been nice. I know we're really fucking up this eyeliner right now, but let's just not talk about that. Sorry, I had to like stop breathing for a second to get this right, and I still fucked up. Isn't that convenient? You know, something I didn't know up until my research is that Millie Bobby Brown in the season 2 flashback is CGI. I would have never known. I honestly couldn't tell, but I could tell when they put that baby face on that other actor in season 4. I was looking at her and I was like, she looks a little different. Like, is this Millie? I honestly couldn't tell. It was a bit obvious that was definitely CGI in that moment. Dude, I definitely fucked up this eyeliner. Kind of mad about it. Oh, something that I feel like is very well known about the show is that Stranger Things was inspired by the Montauk Project. And Stranger Things was supposed to be called Montauk actually, but they couldn't really do that. It was too expensive to film in Montauk and wherever they just couldn't. Plus, with the experiments that were going on there in the 80s, allegedly, I feel like there was a big reason why they did not want them to like allow them to film. So, just cleaning up here. I'm so afraid to do the other eye. I'm scared. Bro, I forgot about Murray. Can we talk about Murray for a second? While I do my eyeliner and hopefully not fuck it up. I think the only reason I liked Murray was because he's blunt and sometimes he can make a good joke, even when he's fighting with an 11-year-old, you know? That just reminded me of Erica's line. She's like, "I'm telling you, bald-headed bastard." Girl. And Lucas is like, "Erica." She's like, "What?" Oh, I was rewatching episode 4 of season 4, and I just love seeing how Erica has grown. Like, oh, I definitely fucked up. Excuse me, I know you couldn't see my face, but I just had to fix this wing and I am messing up right now. Anyways, I can't wait to see what else they do with Erica's character. And I like that at the end of season 2, they gave her the D&D game. Was it season 2? No, season 3. Because she's a nerd, okay? She's a nerd just like all of them, but she's too scared to admit it. Oh, I messed this up big time. I mean, it looks cute, don't get me wrong, but I mean, maybe I can even them out. We'll see what we do here. Oh my god, can we talk about Owen? And I honestly was like I was suspicious on like who Owen is and what's his intentions on the entire gang. Even though after I think it was season 2 when he gave Hopper the birth certificate saying Jane Hopper on it, I was like, okay, I can maybe trust him now, but my guard's still up because who the hell are you and why did you just come to the lab like that and you're testing on this little boy. But I think that he made honestly like a really big sacrifice trying to help Elle. Like, he did not have to do that. And he was really keeping his mouth shut in season 4 until those people came and killed him. Is he even dead? Because honestly, that'd probably fucking suck. Like, why? He did not deserve that. Actually, he died faster than fucking Brenner did. Why is that? Like, Brenner, he was really holding on. Like, just let go. Look into the lights of hell. You know what I mean? Okay, I don't know, like, what else to do here. Let's see. Okay, it's not horrible. At least to me. So, I think it looks kind of good. But I wanted to add, I feel like it needs more color. And how am I gonna get that in there? Let's see, there's a blue in here. So, damn, you just saw it, that mirror. Look at my palette, isn't it cute? So there's a blue here. I'm gonna see if putting that like above here kind of does anything. Let's see. I honestly haven't used this color, so I'm not even sure what it's about. Okay, it looks a little odd. I thought it would be better, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, I wanted to go into Robin's character a bit because Robin, she is honestly, she's such a saint. Like, that's my baby girl. Robin's my baby. I love her very much and I relate to her a lot. And she needs to have an end game with Vicky, okay? Or any woman for that matter. Like, you cannot end Stranger Things without me seeing Robin in a lesbian couple relationship. Like, that's beautiful, that's magnificent. I would love that. Robin honestly helped me come out when I was 17. But I feel like her character needs a partner that can be there for her besides Steve, you know. Her and Steve are besties, of course, but I feel like her having someone would be perfect. And I don't want to end the show without seeing that. Probably looked really weird putting that on. I can't see shit without my glasses, so I don't even know where to look. Okay, so I'm gonna do the lips now. I have these two Stranger Things colors. This one is
Rockin' Robin. I love this one.
This one actually is my go-to, and this one I haven't used, but I'm pretty sure this one is Excellent Erica. Yeah, I think this would be good as a blush, but I feel like I don't need that. What I was gonna do, this is my go-to lipstick. It is practically gone. Like, look at that. Plus, they don't sell this anymore. It was like, it's from L'Oreal. I don't know the name of it. It got discontinued because it was from like some collaboration with somebody. It's like Space something or whatever. Yeah, I feel like they need to bring it back. I don't know how I look, so you're just gonna have to tell me. And I was gonna put this in the middle. This is what I usually do if I want to add some color. Probably like the blue with that. I don't know. Listen, you just gotta trust the process. This is what I do. It's not horrible. It's really cute, actually. I need like a spoolie brush to like brush out my eyebrows, my eyelashes. I'm not really feeling the blue up here. It's not cute. Hey guys, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to stop recording here due to the fact that my phone keeps telling me I have full storage and it just stops recording. So this is the finished look and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I loved making it. Lots of fun. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I will see you guys whenever with another video. Let me know what you think about this series. If you'd like me to do more Let's Talk about TV shows or movies, let me know down in the comments. Give me any recommendations you want. All right, bye.